of him.
He's watching him downloading him.
Yeah, and then Johnny is watching him getting himself downloaded. Like, this is a very high-level meta game here at the Capcom Pro Tour Asia, presented by Razer. I can't think of another example of how you would sort of play with your opponent's mindset right before the match going in.
It's like, I don't know, you know, it all started when players started playing side by side, moving their shoulders, and that was like, you know, the outside game.
Yes.
The outside game Yomi that be going on. And now we have players looking at each other's matches in front of each other.
And you know, there's a lot of rules about what happens when your stick disconnects and you get you lose a round.
Yeah.
But with these side-by-side rules, I think they need to be adjusted to account for elbow bumps. Because that does happen when, you know, when the adrenaline is pumping through you, and you might bump into the next player. But here we are, Mad Catz Daigo Umehara versus Humanbomb, both using the vanilla costumes and playing in the training room. This is just to optimize, lower all the variables and concentrate exactly on the gameplay. But now you see Johnny cornered. And he really doesn't want to be in that position with Sakura. She's better off cornering her opponent. Now Daigo can perfectly space out his...
Tatsu out of the corner. Great spot.
That Tatsu was supposed to get uppercutted, and that is the great advantage that Evil Ryu has over most of his opponents, including Sakura, who has normally a very strong anti-air with the low fierce, but when he comes into the dive kick, it does get beaten out, as you just saw. Okay, now
when people started messing with Evil Ryu at first, they thought his dive kick sucks because, you know, there's such a huge delay. But that delay is the reason why it's so strong.
Sometimes a minus gets turned into a positive. Empty jump low, the Street Fighter Cross Tekken special employed by Johnny here. He's gonna get the life lead after this Ultra. So Daigo has 2 meters stock. He has 1 low medium kick FADC into victory right here.
Oh my god, dash!
And that is why a lot of the pro players say that Ultra Street Fighter 4, if AE 2012 was how should I say, defined by its Vortex.
Yeah.
Ultra Street Fighter 4 is defined by its power. Did you see that cross-up Tatsu there from Humanbomb? That is something that works on Shodos. Double dash in, and then a meaty Tatsu will get you on the overside. A very dirty trick, and you cannot focus dash out of it as Tatsu from Sakura shatters focus.
Perfect by Humanbomb, making a statement on the beast.
I guess Daigo did not see that particular video where Johnny uses that dirty cross-up. Very, very good against Shodos.
Or maybe he did.
Okay, yeah. You saw Daigo backdash right there. Get out of that 50-50 mix-up that Sakura likes to do between throw and light Tatsu. Now corner control. Will Johnny use the YOLO EX Shoryuken?
He's got all the meter level.
He's gonna get... Oh, almost missed the sweep. That's going to be a nice trade there. That's a 3-frame fierce from Sakura, but after she trades, she can link into a standing light kick into the EX Tatsu. Very, very great move.
Yeah, it's one of the best stand fierces in the game.
I would say it is the best. No other heavy attack. Oh my goodness! The Chris G special has been imported here into Singapore, and I think, ooh. Yeah, Johnny would rather take this throw than get blown up by a low medium kick Hadouken, which can kill him now that Daigo is stocked with Ultra.
Using the flower kick.
Oh.
Right through the fireball.
Right over it. And this is the first. And the important thing right here is that it is the number of rounds that you win.
Yep.
Matches that you win that determine the victor here at the Capcom Pro Tour Asia.
And not head to head.
Right. Not the absolute victories you have head to head, as you said, but the number of... Oh no, but Johnny misses his 2-framer link. He usually doesn't drop that. Look at that wall carry from that EX Tatsu. And that's what makes Evil Ryu, I would say, one of the most complete characters here in Ultra Street Fighter 4. He has the firepower, which is the defining feature in this iteration of the game, and he has great wall carry. And Daigo, you do not want to be cornered by Daigo with Hadouken. He's been doing that for over 20 years now.
When you look at some of the data on this character, it feels like the developers went out of their way to make sure he's a complete package. I mean, even his stand middle punch has so much block stun. That stand middle punch, X kick is the same block string. There's no gap. And so they just went to such lengths to make sure that he can cover all his gaps with the right tools.
His parameters are definitely off the charts compared to some of the weaker characters. Nice over-under there from Daigo. Wants to get out of the 50-50 with that forward dash. And this should be a full... That EX Fireball hits meaty, allowing Daigo to fully connect and give you that anime Vortex, that dark matter that astrophysicists have been searching for, and doesn't kill Johnny, but the ensuing chip damage does. Yep. And you hear that shrill cry from Sakura.
And even Ryu's uppercut has such a huge hitbox, it's really hard to backdash and not get chipped in that situation. Some characters you can backdash,
yeah,
but even Ryu's hitbox seems a little bigger.
I'm thinking about the Roses and the Chun-Lis. Anyone blessed with a great backdash, but Sakura is definitely not one of them. And now she's bleeding in the corner. Daigo misses his parry throw. That would probably have dizzied her.
88 seconds.
Daigo not messing with any one-frame links, going for the Shoryuken instead. That is a much easier combo for him as the Shoryuken comes out in 3 frames.
And it can be mashed, unlike the normal.
Yes. No plinking required there. And again, Daigo has been using forward dash on Wake Up as a defensive measure to get out of the 50-50 setups that Johnny is so used to employing, but not available to him after that AE 2012 update into Ultra. Oh no,
YOLO Tatsu.
But it did work for him last match. Look at, so like you were saying, standing medium punch, which I believe is a 3-frame move into the medium axe kick, is a true block string. You cannot mash out of it. It is the only normal move that gives him a true block string.
It's the only middle attack in the game that has more block stun than a heavy attack.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, the guillotine! I don't remember any French players being in here. But the guillotine just came down on the queen, and Sakura was beheaded. And Daigo chasing his fireball like some anime sequence.
To just close it out, you know, you expected him to teleport behind him, right?
Right. Daigo playing fetch with himself, throwing that fireball out in front of him and then fetching it just like a super cool doge? Not sure what it's pronounced. Nice meaty overhead. That's safe on block when you only do that second hit. Nice carrot throw into, I think he's gonna... Daigo has been sacrificing his incoming air mix-ups for triple dash, preferring to corpse carry his opponent into the corner where he feels has more of an advantage than going in for the air.
And that's what delayed wake up does to this game.
Yes.
The corners have become even more important than they were before.
Oh, this! Oh my goodness!
Yeah, I was about to ask. You know, Humanbomb has been using the forward middle kick a lot. I don't know whether it's really good against lows, but that seems like a really risky thing to do against even Ryu when one crouch middle kick can win the game. I don't understand. He does it a lot just outside crouch middle kick range. I'm not sure why he's doing the forward middle kick so much.
You know, that could be a sign of desperation. It's one of the easier ways to get damage against intermediate players that aren't able to block the high-low mix-up, but against a player of this caliber in Man Passes Daigo. And he hit him meaty. That was a huge opportunity for Humanbomb to connect with a low-medium kick when you hit him meaty. Oh my goodness! Low-medium punch into FADC backdash. That should have been a Shoryuken. Didn't come out though. You saw Daigo mess that up in other tournaments. And again, that YOLO EX Tatsu saving Johnny and giving him the life lead. Gonna get good corner position. Double jump into nothing.
One chance.
Oh!
Nice.
And I believe Johnny probably input his running Shoryuken to get that chip damage. So Daigo facing imminent death there once he had blocked that low medium kick.
The fight has finally begun. One of these two will emerge on top.
Frame trap, traded.
So against Sakura, it's better to tech with low light punch than it is to do low light kick because Johnny likes to go for that throw or Tatsu mix up. Oh, did you see that jumping medium punch?
Well, it's not just Sakura. Now, when you're playing against Daigo, you want to do the same thing because he's been very fond of using the forward middle kick nowadays to beat crouch shots.
Johnny, you can see him really going, and he's been perfect with his air-to-airs. I'm very impressed. The way he knows that Evil Ryu's dive kick is so good, and now instead of going for the weaker anti-air low heavy punch is going straight into the air and meeting Daigo. Oh, let's see him chase. EX Fireball does not dissipate over the distance. Triple dash, and there, the moment that...
And that's a very deceptive hitbox. Daigo almost looked like he was backing into the Fireball. The sprite of his character was touching the tail of the Fireball, but he did not get hit.
He knew exactly the sprite, and that cup runneth. Oh my goodness! Glass is shattering here in the Sistine Chapel.
Again, that 4 middle kick. You do not crouch sack with crouch short against Eva Ryu.
Yeah, against both characters, Sakura and Eva Ryu. It's probably best to tech with a flinked. Light punch! Dizzy here is Daigo. Is he gonna go for a untechable knockdown? Yes, he does. 2 hits on that Sakura Toshi. Backdash. And you see that Johnny added that low light punch. That is a 11 frame move, allowing him to do a perfect frame kill to compensate for the delayed wake up of Daigo.
And Daigo here at match point. This is anybody's game at this point. They've been going so even.
Johnny pursuing his EX. Oh, that's EX Sakura Toshi with that homing properties built into it.
And the charge Fireball still a great setup even after delayed wake up is introduced.
I believe you can time your gigantic Fireball to... Ooh! Wow, he walked forward and juggled. Oh no, oh no! Human bomb, please. Oh, he's bleeding. He's bleeding in the corner. Oh,
nice
wow. That saved him. That block actually saved him and could let him turn around this
2 throws in a row.
Daigo just blocking very... Alright. And that is another use, but burns all of his bullet, does Johnny. Doesn't have any EX Tatsus to go YOLO anymore. He's gonna have to win this fair and square. Oh my goodness. Why is everyone chasing after their fireballs here?
Unfortunate miss there by Johnny. That down middle kick just whiffed by a little, and he got whiff punish.